Victory Show. It's Shirley and Jessica. Yes, we love y'all.
Start your day the joyful way. It's your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes. And now here's your host, the queen of joy herself, Jessica Dugas. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. So what had happened was, Lord, I can't this morning. I was trying to fix my picture here during the countdown and it kept slipping down and I was having a whole moment in here and then I was clicking the wrong thing so hello, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. If you are joining us live or on the replay this morning, I would love for you to head over to the comment section, say good morning, let us know where you're joining from, or if it's not morning where you are, just say hello, and let us know also what is bringing you joy today on this beautiful Tuesday. It is dark. It's dark out here in Florence, Alabama. I thought it wasn't going to rain until Wednesday, but it looks like so this thing keeps playing. I'm going to turn it off. So it's 60 degrees in Florence, Alabama right now. Going to be a high of 79 today. This is crossing the line of Jessica comfort this morning. It's going to cross the line today. Okay, because 79 is pushing it. But yes, apparently it's going to storm all day. I thought it wasn't going to storm till Wednesday. It's going to storm today. It's going to start. We are under a wind advisory in Lauderdale County, Alabama. Okay, so don't put up your umbrella today or you will float away like Mary Poppins. All right, don't do it. We have lots of special weather statements this morning. 40 degrees in my hometown of Groton, Connecticut, and they're under a special weather statement. I bet that means it's going to snow. Let me check. Oh, no. Elevated risk of wildfire spread today in New London County, Connecticut. What? Of all the years I lived there, I never saw that. What is going on in the world today? 32 degrees and mostly sunny in Toronto, Canada. Special weather statement in the city of Toronto as well. Let's see what that one's about. Risk of freezing rain on Wednesday. Canadians, put your salt down, your sand down. Don't walk around because you'll slip. Okay. Beautiful. Are we shocked? Beautiful 82 degrees and lovely in Nairobi, Kenya this morning. Raining. We are shocked it's not snowing in Iceland this morning. Sunny and 58 degrees. That's a beautifully pleasant day. In where our friend Kat is in Scotland this morning. 74 degrees and partly cloudy in Miami, Florida right now. It's going to be 80 degrees there today, Jackson's, and don't go in the water again because of is it ever safe to go in the water in Miami, Florida? That's my question. Rip warning. In Miami, 35 in Lake Orion, Michigan, 60 degrees and clear. It's always something in clear in Arizona. I don't know what's going on over there. Does it ever rain? I know it's desert, but does it ever rain? That's my question. 39 and mostly sunny in Clarksburg, West Virginia, 42 and raining in Belle Plaine, Minnesota, 56 and raining in Memphis, Tennessee. That rain's heading toward us. See Grimm in Memphis, Bartlett area, they always get the weather before us. So Grimm, our friend Grimm over in Memphis, Tennessee is my weather person. Chris says it's 38 degrees in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay, I'm going to add Green Bay to my list. I'm writing it down. Green Bay. So I make sure I have the weather for you too, Chris. Okay. I'm petitioning for a green screen so that I can have some fun with the weather with you guys in the morning. What else is going on today? Lots bringing me joy today. So First of all, yesterday, so I have been talking national holidays, and I'm going to do starting next week, not this week, because this week's all planned out. Next week, I'm going to do a little bit of digging into some international or world holidays as well. I don't know why my list did not show the, I don't know why my list did not show my daughter's distracting me with her vitamins right now. Yesterday was Poetry Day. Did you guys know that it was Poetry Day? I had no idea. So Dorothy Auger invited me to come on to a live stream that she was doing in French and English. Y'all know I only understood the English part, but we had a beautiful time writing poetry together. And this was a poem that I'm trying to pull it up here for you guys. That's why I'm looking in another place. This was a poem that it dates itself. So you write the date down in a line. You guys know like acrostic type poems where you write letters down and you put a word for each letter. This is sort of that same concept, but you write the date down in a line. So you write the 2 dates for the day. So yesterday was 2/1. And then you put the month, so it was 03 yesterday, and then you put the year, so 2022. And you write them down, and each of the numbers dictates how many words you write based on whatever your topic is for your poem. So she gave us the challenge of in the kitchen yesterday, and y'all know that that's one of my favorite places to be. Okay, and wait till we get to our disclaimer today. That's all I'm going to tell you. And so she said in the kitchen, and this was my poem that I came up with based on in the kitchen. Delicious aroma, bubbling, honoring my ancestors, feeding souls, family gathering, embody health. So that was what I came up with for my in the kitchen. And you can I made my nice little graphic there for the kitchen for World Poetry Day yesterday. I didn't know that was yesterday. So I need to do a better job as your morning reporter of coming up with to be fair, there's so many things every day. A person can only do so much. All right. I'm trying here, people. But it was fun, and I'm glad I had the opportunity to participate in that. Another thing bringing me joy this morning. So my daughter, all of my kids love music because I love music, and I have been obsessed with music since the day that they were born, and have made sure to educate them on all kinds of music, and musicals are my favorite thing on the planet. I love watching musicals, singing to the musicals, saying and singing every word of the musicals. Okay. And so it's fun. But none of my children have been obsessed with musicals in the way I have until my youngest Leah is now obsessed with musicals in the way that I am obsessed with musicals. Yesterday, she was going through and listening to or watching different movies on Disney Plus. And I was trying to get her to watch some other ones. So other than ones that she was watching, but she refused. I put on Up, which is a wonderful Disney. She wanted nothing to do with it. Nothing. She's like, give me Elsa, give me Ariel, she wanted every single one that had the music. And she, by the way, she knows every word to Frozen. Every word. And you know how I know this? Because she spoke the movie through the entire thing. Spoke and sung. And so I was having a good time with her yesterday. Mondays is my editing day. So I take my computer and I curl up in my bed and with her, and I work, and she watches movies, and we have a good time together. So it was good, but I was definitely squirreled all over the place yesterday because she was through the entire day. And then she had questions too. Then there were questions that needed to be answered. Whew, but it brought me a lot of joy. It brought me a lot, a lot of joy. Let me know what's bringing you joy this morning. Let's go see who's joining us today. Jason's here this morning, first in the building always, you guys. Jason comes early. He gets his seat in the front row. You should be like Jason. Jason said, what brings me joy is good weather. I love it. I love it. Good weather there. I'm glad to know you have good weather. It's not good weather here today, but I am thankful for that because we are grilling on Wednesday. We are cracking out for the grill for the first time in the 2022 season. I am excited for it. Miss Brittany is here today. Grand Rising and happy Tuesday, my friend. It's good to see you. Everybody saying hey, 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 back and forth. I love it. Chris, as I mentioned, is here. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Mr. Jackson is here and awake. It is a early Christmas miracle or late. Either way, it's a miracle. Good morning, Mr. Jackson. Good to see you. Billy is here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you. Kevin Kiley is here. Y'all. Have you been paying attention to Kevin Kiley? He has a new song coming out on Saturday. Was It Ever Love? Y'all need to hear this. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. So just that little bit. That's all. Yes, for the musicals all day long. You're coming over and he's coming to grill and watch musicals. And it's going to be, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Okay. So good to see you all here this morning. And so what do we have to do today? We have national days to talk about. You all better get your snacks ready now. I have warned you one time. Get your snacks ready. We're also doing part 2 of the Reclaim Your Time for Joy series. Don't miss that coming up. We have to do birthdays later on. We have to talk about what's coming up later on tonight. Also, the Reclaim Your Time for Joy, we're kind of tying into entrepreneurship because of the new episode of My Way tonight. So make sure to stay tuned for that coming up here. Also, I want to mention today is the anniversary of the 2016 Brussels attack. So on the morning of March 22nd, 2016, 3 coordinated suicide bombings hit Brussels, killing 32 people and injuring more than 300 others. ISIS claimed to be responsible for these attacks, and it was something that if you guys watched the Breakthrough Show on Friday, Dorothy Auger was my guest from Brussels, Belgium, and she shared about her experience. She lost a friend in those attacks and got up the next day and penned the poem For Love that I have shared about so many times, and it being my honor and privilege to really be a part of the For Love, We Shall Stand for Love movement, project, community, all of that. And so starting today, each day I will be playing, I played a couple mashups for you guys, but I'm going to be playing each poem individually until we run out of poems. So for however long it takes. And so I'll be starting that this morning with Dorothy, and it's going to be amazing. So really, speaking of Dorothy, hello, Dorothy. Good morning. So in honor of the poem, in honor of those who lost their lives, were wounded, in honor of everything around the world that continues to, we need more love. We need more coming together as opposed to finding things that separate us. And I can't wait to highlight each of these languages. So this morning, as we are coming back from break, you're going to hear Dorothy's version in English. You'll also be hearing Dorothy's version in French coming up later. Eventually, when we get to it, I have not stored. Dorothy has learned this morning that I have not stored I have not stored the people and dates in my head, but they are on a list. Okay. And so I'm excited to premiere hers as we're coming back from break this morning. Don't forget, you can head over to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button to share a moment of joy or gratitude live on air with me for next segment. So we're going to take a break. We're going to listen to Dorothy's English version of For Love. And we are also going to come back to talk about national days, reclaim your time for joy, birthdays, and lots more. So don't miss it. We will be right back after this quick break. Stay tuned. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart. I shall stand for love, for the world is wounded, not just my little piece of land, where I am mostly safe, where I am mostly well, but our world, everywhere, every day. I shall stand for love, because we need more light, not more death, not more power, not more bombs. I shall stand for love, so that our children are safe, so that our friends are sheltered, so that our borders are open. I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart.
Welcome back to Project Your Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. That was Dorothy O'Shea reading her poem For Love that she penned March 23rd, 2016. And I'm so excited, as I've mentioned, to be a part of the We Shall Stand for Love project. And you'll get to hear one a day, every day until on Project Joy Live, until we run out. Which might be a long time at the rate that they're coming in. But thank you again, Dorothy, for allowing me to be a part of this project. And I hope you all enjoy every version and every language that we play each day coming up. Yes, Brittany, we shall stand for love. Absolutely. And so I had to give a good laugh here because Jason said, Encanto, I don't talk about Bruno. Brittany says, I love Encanto, Jason, great movie. And he said, oops, we don't talk about Bruno. I love that as well. My kids have been going nuts singing that. And that brings me joy as well this morning. So let's talk about our national days that are going on today. Before we get to, I got to get the disclaimer. I got to get the disclaimer up here, you guys. Listen, again, I am sorry I don't come up with these things, but I also have to pull back up my list because it kept playing something weird in the background again. So, and then I jump and it's not good. So today is March 22nd, 2022. It is National Bavarian Crepes Day. Okay. National Bavarian Crepes Day. Serving up a light and airy dish, March 22nd annually recognizes National Bavarian Crepes Day. Bavarian crepes are delicious, very thin pancake-like dessert. They are typically made from wheat flour or buckwheat flour, then filled, rolled, and then often topped with a glaze, fruit, chocolate, or whipped cream. In Bavaria, crepes are called something I cannot pronounce. Palaszczuk, Palaszczuk, Shinky, Palaszczuk, Palatschinke, Palaszczuk, Palaszczuk. I know I'm saying it wrong. Anyway, it's similar to a French crepe. The Bavarian crepe batter doesn't need to rest before using. They lend themselves to delicious desserts and fresh breakfast settings, and make for a light brunch with a savory touch. However, crepes shine when it comes to delivering delicate, and my mouth is watering, you guys. This is horrible. I need my drink. When it comes to delivering delicate and beautiful desserts, whether they are filled with cream, mousse, or jams, the results are almost always spectacular. So how to observe the day. You can try your hand at making this delicate dish. It is worth taking up the challenge. While you're at it, invite some other chefs into the kitchen too. Enjoy some recipes. You can look up recipes from ifood.tv, and show me the sugar. Those are 2 good recipes. Give a shout out to the chef who makes the best crepes and use hashtag Bavarian Crepes Day to post on social media. Now that we're all hungry, I'm sorry. I can't. Now I'm just hungry. It's awful. So luckily for us, that is our only food day today. Okay. And the ironic thing is, I find this horrible and ironic at the same time. It is also American Diabetes Association Alert Day. Okay. I couldn't make this stuff up. It was like the day that we had sticky bun day and gluten-free day on the same day. Who does this? I don't know. It must be the same people that, you have kids in different schools, and the schools don't plan what night each of them are doing activities. I have a feeling it's the same people that are doing this. This one day is a wake-up call, informs the American public about the seriousness of diabetes, and encourages all to take the diabetes risk test and learn more about your family's history of diabetes. On a serious note, there are ways to transform recipes so that they do not have the effect on our bodies like that are the bad ways. Okay. And our family's a prime example of this. When we became plant-based, we cut out all animal ingredients. We don't eat dairy. We don't eat meat. We don't eat anything that comes from an animal. And I still enjoy all of the things that I'm used to eating. So we still eat burgers. We still eat cannolis. I still eat lasagna. I still eat all of these different things, but they don't have the negative effects on our bodies like other things do. And we try really hard to eat whole foods and to limit certain sugars. And so, that's possible with any of these recipes as well. So just be aware of these different things. And I think that's such a huge misconception when it comes to diet, that we can't eat the things that we love, when we have to be cautious of certain things like sugars and certain types of fats and all of that. I should say processed sugars. Those are things to keep in mind. You don't have to sacrifice everything. Just know that there are shifts can be made in everything. So be aware of that on today's National American Diabetes Association Alert Day. It is also National West Virginia Day. Brittany, it's your day today. Happy National West Virginia Day. Apparently each state has their own day, which I honestly had no idea. Because maybe we don't know if we're not, used to being in other states. I have no idea. When Virginia voted to secede from the Union, West Virginians held firmly to their Union loyalties, created their own constitution, and approached Congress for statehood. West Virginia, the 35th state, was admitted to the Union on June 20th, 1863. It was the only state formed from another state and one of two created during the Civil War. Oh, interesting. I didn't know these things. You can explore the history and culture and heritage of West Virginia today. You can discover her enchanting beauty and the music, poetry, and art of the 35th state. You can share your experiences living in and visiting West Virginia. You can make West Virginia history scenic or a restaurant bucket list. What's on your list? And then you can also read up. There's an article. You can look this up. It says 9 beautiful West Virginia places to visit. You can check that out and use hashtag National West Virginia Day to share on social media today. So that's what's going on with West Virginia Day. We also have today National 3D Day. What? It is the third day of the third full week. National 3D Day celebrates the art, science, and history of stereoscopic 3D imagery. Each year in March, on the third day of the third week in the third month, we explore now I get it. Hello. We explore the technologies used to create 3D photographs, movies, and art, and we celebrate the many ways that these images have been viewed and enjoyed. That's really interesting. I didn't even think about that. It's like May 4th. It takes some people a minute to get that. It took me a minute to get to 3D Day. At any rate, it's also National AG Day. It recognizes and celebrates the abundance provided by agriculture across the United States. American agriculture plays a critical economic and food security role in our country. So happy National AG Day. And lastly, it is National Goof Off Day. Goof Off Day. This sounds like a lot of fun, and I will not be telling my children about this. National Goof Off Day on March 22nd each year gives everyone the opportunity to have a little extra fun. The day is also known as International Goof Off Day. So it's not just a national holiday. If you are global, you can also goof off today. It is a day to relax, enjoy, and goof off, do something fun, and leave work until tomorrow. Everybody needs to take a break from time to time. It is often so easy to get involved in the work and pressures in our lives. So stop, take a break, and find something different to do. Let any goofy idea pop into your head. Make paper airplanes from seed packets, doodle pictures of poodles in puddles in Peru. Play a game of Jenga with randomly stacked spiced. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't. Okay. I'm not reading from this anymore. Be responsible. Be responsible on National Goof Off Day. Okay. Listen, I don't even know what to say. Yes, Brittany gives us the West Virginia WV is how we say that, or how we abbreviate that. Do you guys remember doing abbreviations in school? I had the hardest time because we used to do CONN. Mike, if you're still here, do you remember when we used to have to write out CONN for Connecticut? And then it went to CT. Maybe it was just my grandparents that did that. Maybe it happened a long time before that. I don't know. Donnell says, awesome. The key in this was leave work. Yes, it is Goof Off Day. You have my permission to leave work today early. Call out, goof off in the lunchroom, whatever you need to do. Let's see what's bringing one of our friends joy this morning, if he is there. Jason, what is bringing you joy today? Maybe it was just my grandparents that did that.
Wait, hold on. What brings me joy is the weather. The weather outside.
Is it warming up there? You're in Alberta area, right?
I'm in Canada.
Which part?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it warming up? Is it starting to feel like spring, or do you still have snow?
I feel like it's going to be spring.
You think so?
Yeah.
Did the groundhog see? Do you guys have a groundhog there? Do you know, do you have like how we have here in the United States?
I think it's just a myth.
Yeah. I am right with you. Groundhogs are not weather people.
No.
They're
Mm-mm.
not. They're
No.
not. But clearly, I'm glad that you're starting to. When is the latest in the year that you have had snow there?
We had snow in January. In January.
And oh, so you haven't had any since?
No. Actually, we did. Yeah, we did. We did like just a sprinkle of it, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
I thought you
It's
guys
not that.
usually had it pretty late into the year.
No, I don't think. No. No, no.
It's just us Americans thinking that it always snows in Canada.
Yeah, kinda.
I love it. Okay, update us on hockey today, Jason. What's going on?
So hockey. So what do you mean? Oh, hockey.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have my sports and I mean my sports. My TSN. That's why I'm usually on that.
We're getting ready. How much we have a few months left until the Stanley Cup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just.
Oh, maybe it starts next month, my husband said. I thought we had time left. We do not have time. If you guys are learning about hockey along with us here and Jason, you need to listen. We're trying to learn.
Okay, Toronto is third place. Tampa Bay's in second, and Florida's in first.
Pick two.
Florida Panthers.
Florida Panther. They're playing. Toronto's playing Florida Panthers today.
No, they're not playing today.
Oh,
They're playing. Hold on. No, they're playing on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay, that's right. Because you're going to report back to us on Thursday and we're going to send good vibes because they did not do well against Nashville, right?
Yeah, they didn't do very well. Yeah, versus Nashville.
Yeah, that's sad. But Nashville's not far from me.
Yeah, but why did you root for them for? I thought you were a Toronto fan.
I am. I'm not rooting for them, Jason. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's hard, right? To because you gotta. I mean, I'm clapping for them, but I'm also sad because my husband will be sad if I need my husband in a good mood. Do you understand, Jason?
Yeah, I understand.
That's why we're always hoping for a Toronto win. That's what we're doing. So, do you have any big plans for the rest of the week, Jason?
I have a banquet to go to on Saturday, and I have to go to a funeral also.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. But but at least you know you get to go and pay your respects and all of that. Is it nearby or do you have to go out of town?
I have to go to Scarborough.
Scarborough. Okay, that's where my husband was born.
Oh, nice to know.
Yeah.
Nice to know.
Yeah. We're learning new things today. Anyway, thank you, Jason, for coming on and sharing what's bringing you joy today, and also for updating us on the hockey. And we need to hear from you on Thursday and update us on the hockey situation.
No, for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And guys, my secret to getting up early is getting up early and starting the day with just a Dugas at 7:30 in the morning. I usually get up at 7:30, and if you want to beat me to it, I usually start at 7:30, but I don't usually write to her until like around 7:58, 7:47, 7:40, 7:50. So
Right.
if you want to beat me to it, go ahead.
Yeah,
But
right. You've got to be here 45 minutes before the show starts in order to beat Jason here in the morning.
Yeah, you have to beat me, but I'll always try my best to actually beat you guys. So yeah, if you want.
I smell a competition. This is happening.
yeah, if you guys want to beat me to it, I'm always up to a challenge, but I want to go 2 hours earlier. So
There it
if it's not 7:30, I'll make it 6:30.
is.
So I'll make it.
Uh-oh.
So yeah. So
Listen,
yeah.
you guys are in. So basically, Jason said, "Don't even try. Don't even try because he will beat you. He will come back every time." Jason, thank you so much for coming on this morning, and I'll look forward to hearing from you on Thursday
Okay.
when you give us the update. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Have a good day, Jason.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. I hope I can't wait to hear about what happens on Thursday. Let's check in with another fabulous Canadian and see if he has been following the hockey saga. Good morning, Shiraz. There it is, Toronto Maple Leafs.
I have not been following the hockey saga. I haven't hockey ever. I've been following this conversation though, so pull that up there.
That is all that matters. See, we are trying. This is an all-encompassing program here. We learn about the weather. We learn about what crepes we should be eating today.
All crepes.
It is Bavarian crepe day. In case you didn't know,
I did not know that.
now you know.
I guess I have to go get some Bavarian crepes.
I don't know if you heard. It's also ironically National Diabetes Association Awareness Day. I cannot make this shit up. I can't do it. It for real, like it really is. And I'm sitting here going, "Who does this? Who comes up with these days together?" I don't know. I
don't think they coordinate. They just say, "Oh, this is a good day. Let's just start it."
Exactly. And no
Let's
one
not do
thinks
any
about
research. It's just
exactly. All right, Shiraz, what's bringing you joy this morning?
I am speaking at the Positive Shifts Summit today. So joy, positivity, I think they go hand in hand.
They do. They do. When we're positive, we experience more joy.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on people have used this phrase toxic positivity. What's your thoughts on that?
Sounds like an oxymoron. So, well, I mean, it's that, okay, you've got to be positive all the time. And that's humanly impossible. So if you keep trying to be positive all the time, you're not releasing negative emotions that need to come out of your body. Those emotions stay in there, and eventually it either festers and becomes illness, it becomes toxins in your body, or it comes out at some point. Like you walk into the bathroom and your partner didn't put the cap on the toothpaste, and you lose your mind, and you're like, "What the hell is this all about?" It's got nothing to do with the cap on the toothpaste,
right?
So.
Yeah. I mean, I think there, you have people that use the phrase "fake it till you make it" kind of thing, and I think it does. It's helpful for us to push ourselves to be more joyful, be more positive, be more on the right track. But in the process of doing that, we don't need to ignore everything else that we're experiencing.
Yeah, and I take a different approach. I don't push myself to be happy. As much as that's where we're like, just try to be positive. Like, if I'm upset, I sit in that emotion and just let it process. Because rather than say, no, stop that, be positive, I'm like, no, let's deal with this. Let's let this out. And then you just naturally come back to positivity. But most people don't do that. And that's why I know some people I work with, they say, well, no, I don't want to express my anger because every time I express my anger, I lose it, and I yell, and it's hard.
Maybe you need to lose it. I mean,
well, that's it, and that's just it. It's coming out unhealthy because you suppress, and then boom, and then you suppress, and then boom. Once you start doing it technically naturally, then you'll get angry, and then it'll go away, and then you get a little bit angry, and you'll go away, and it's a lot easier to manage. But we try, positive, be positive. So.
Yeah. And I think for me, when I say to be positive, when I say to, be purposeful about creating joy in your life, I'm looking at the multifaceted nature of it. So saying it is possible for you to feel like absolute shit and also attempt to be joyful or attempt to be positive or have all of this at one time. It doesn't have to be like, I am sad today.
Yep.
period. I am joyful tomorrow, period. You know, and put everything in a box when you can experience lots of things at once. And just challenging ourselves to see a different side is a good exercise for some people, because I do know some people who get really caught up in whatever quote unquote negativity is going on in the moment, and they don't come out of it. They're just like literally stuck in it for years. And so that's hard to witness as well.
Yeah. The thing is, it's about environment. Because if you're in a toxic environment, you tend to be in that toxic space. And the crazy thing is, if you try to be positive in a toxic environment, oftentimes the toxic people in that environment get upset with you, and it becomes worse. You're like, okay, I can't be positive. But that's the time you really have to stay in that positive space, because it'll either change the environment or it will make you leave that environment and go to a better one. I've been seeing, it's funny how these things just sort of pop up in clusters. The thing that's been showing up a lot recently, and social media and stuff, is if a plant is dying, you don't try to fix the plant, you fix the environment the plant grows in. Right. And that's what you have to do with yourself a lot of times. Yes, you have to work on yourself, but if you're trying to work on yourself and the environment is just horrible, get the hell out of the environment. And I know a lot of people think, well, I can't. Yet if you're really determined to, ways will show up to make that transition.
I mean, and so I'm going to go, I got the link from, see, if you're not on Shiraz's mailing list, you should get on Shiraz's mailing list. I have the link here. It's a long link, you guys. Actually, I think
I didn't make it.
It's a long link, Shiraz. It's a long link.
Well,
do you have it?
I have a
because I don't think it'll post.
That's the mailing list link version.
Yeah, if you have a link, put it in the chat for me on here, and then I'll post it below. Because I was gonna just post the one from the email list, but it will cut off on YouTube, and I don't want the people to be taken to the wrong place. Is what I don't want. But you can go check out Shiraz today at the Positive Shifts Summit, the Transformational and Spirituality Summit. Very exciting. How many speakers? What else is going on there?
What else is going? Oh, there's a whole bunch of speakers. That's the shortest link I can give you right there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of speakers talking on positivity, meditation, all sorts of ways to improve your life, get more positive, deal with emotional anxiety, and even just do your life and your business better. So
yeah,
it's fun.
If you don't want to do life and business better, you're in the wrong place. That's it. You're in the wrong spot. Also, you have next week is your Rewriting Reality. Who do you have on for a guest next week?
I have Sue Wilhite.
Very exciting. And what kind of healer is she?
I don't know.
We're catching him off guard this morning.
Like, I know Sue, and I hang out with Sue like practically every week. But then when I'm like, well, what do you do? And I'm just like, she works with successful women. I'm looking up her thing right now. I help successful women at a career dead end accelerate their success with a 90-day block clearing coaching program. So she clears blocks. That's what she does.
I know someone else that does that too.
Yep. And so, although I'm not a woman, she's going to be clearing blocks for me on my show, and then I'm going to clear some blocks for her. But you'll get to see what she does and see if that's the kind of person you want to work with. And that's what I love doing with my show now, because you get to see these people do their thing and go, oh my God, that's exactly what I need. Yeah.
And it's been really exciting for everybody. I think the last show, everybody was all in with Miss Lisa.
Yes.
And when you guys go back and forth and getting to share that space, and it's not a space of competition, it's a space of let's help each other. And then together, let's help other people. And I love that energy to be in. So I'm excited about this week or next week's as well, on Monday at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah. And Lisa, actually, she's now got several of my audience as her clients, and I'm like, yay. So
that's awesome.
That works out very well.
That's awesome. I love it. Sharing the space. Well, thank you for coming on this morning, Shiraz. And we will definitely, I put the link in the comments for you guys to go click on it, and you can get your free ticket to the Positive Shifts Summit going on today. And Shiraz is speaking, so don't miss that.
Yeah, don't miss that.
Don't miss it. It will be bad.
So bad.
Yeah, you can't come here anymore. No, I'm just kidding. You gotta go check it out. Thanks for coming on this morning, Shiraz.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys, we have to catch up with our, by the way, Julissa is here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you. We are going to do next our part 2. Are you guys ready to reclaim more of your time for joy? We are excited about that. Let's do it. We are on part 2 of the Reclaim Your Time for Joy series. Yesterday, we talked about putting down your phone, especially if you find yourself grumbling. Okay. So we're not only reclaiming some of your time this week, we are also helping you to find more joy in that time that you have. So if you find yourself, this was yesterday, scrolling through social media and you're not getting things done, put your phone down. Okay. But especially if you find yourself scrolling and grumbling, why did she post that? Why am I seeing that? This makes me upset. Or feeling like you have to fight back. You have to become a keyboard warrior. Put your phone down. Okay. That was part 1. Today's message we're going to be speaking to in honor of our show, My Way, coming on tonight. We are speaking specifically to the entrepreneurs, but this is for anybody who might have a habit of checking your social media messages, emails type thing. We are going to talk about limiting your email message text checking. Okay. And then I'll add my second part disclaimer there in a minute. So professionals spend about 28%. Y'all, this number was mind blowing for me. 28% of their working days checking and responding to emails, according to a study that was done. In an 8-hour day, that's around 2.5 hours. What could you do with 2.5 hours? And every time you break to check your inbox, it affects your focus. So one of the biggest tips I have for this, you guys, is to actually shut off notifications for your email. Okay, whether you're on your PC or your phone or whatever, shut off the notifications and instead set certain times of day to check your email don't just put check your email at 3:00 because it could be 5:00 and you're still not done responding, checking all of that. Set a time and set a length of time. So if I'm going to check my email at 3:00 for 15 minutes, whatever I can check in 15 minutes is what I need to get done. I'll try limiting the article that I was reading says to try limiting yourself to 3 checks at the beginning, middle, and end of the day. So that's a challenge for you guys to try to set a limit to 3 checks. Now, my part that I'm adding to this is to get on a schedule, period. One of the best ways to reclaim your time is to take control of your time, and that means to get on a schedule. Now, I have shared before that I am a don't tell me what to do and don't put me in a box person, and I have literally said that out loud to my calendar before. Hello? Okay, so I have literally looked at my calendar. It's a full day, and I have looked at my calendar right on the computer, and I have said, don't tell me what to do. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that feeling like I have to do something. So part of that is mindset. We've talked about that before, getting in that mindset of, no, I don't have to, I get to do X, Y, Z. Okay. And if you don't feel that, you've got to work on shifting it. None of us should have to do anything that doesn't bring us joy, period. Okay. But getting on a schedule is really important. And so as you're making your schedule, I'm always making a list of things that I have to do, but being flexible with when I can do them helps me get out of that don't tell me what to do kind of space. Okay. It's really important. So that's what we're talking about today is limiting the emails, texts, text and message checking, and also as part of this, getting on a schedule, getting on. Julissa feels called out. And Brittany said, I definitely spend too much time on my phone. It happens. And here's the thing, going back to the I don't have to, don't tell me what to do mentality that your girl is in all the time. Okay. What's really important for us to get out of that is that when we need to evaluate is if we find ourselves, have you ever, when in the last 48 hours, have you said, I don't have time. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to. Have you ever said any of those in the last 48 hours? I can't find the time to. I wish I could. That's another one. And when we find ourselves saying those things, it's a lie. It's a lie because we do have time. What we need to be saying is, I have not prioritized the time to blank. Because here's the thing, we are all given the exact amount of time in a day. And this whole series this week is about taking that time back. If you find yourself saying these things, it is important for us to evaluate how we're spending our time and getting that back, and not just getting it back, but then how can we spend it on things that bring us joy? Constantly and less sleeping. I know. And it's hard because everything is put right in front of our face. We have gone to this place of, and then we have to look at addiction, because we are in this place now where everything is like this. Remember when we had to just call somebody, and if they weren't there, they weren't there. And then we had answering machines. Then we could leave a message. And we didn't know who was calling. My kids and I got into a conversation the other day about star 69 that would call back the person that just called you. They were like, what? You didn't know who was calling? No, we didn't. So we have all of this stuff. Instant gratification is what we're in right now. And we are addicted to that. We are addicted to that. When that bell goes off, oh, what's going on? Let me check. Are they okay? We're in it's fight or flight anxiety. Okay. We need to get out of that place. So the biggest recommendation I can give you, as we've been talking about putting down your phone yesterday and limiting your email, message, text checking, is to turn off the notifications. And you don't have to do it forever. Just try it for a couple of days. And if you find yourself continually checking without those notifications going off, you know that we have gotten in a habit into an addiction. And that's something that we need to work on. And Julissa says, I do all my chores while using it's good you're getting things done. Sometimes people aren't getting things done, and that's part of the problem. And then the other question is going into this idea of multitasking. I have been quoted as saying multitasking is a lie. And the reason I say that is because it is scientifically impossible to give your attention 100% to more than one thing at a time. It cannot be done. So think about if you allowed and it doesn't look, sometimes we have to multitask. Hello, moms, raise your hand. Sometimes we have to multitask, period. Okay. Raise your hand. It's a thing. But what if we could intentionally not multitask for everything that we do? Okay. Think about if you're an artist, think about how much better your art would be if you were just focusing on the art, whether that's music or art or whatever. Turn off the phone, close yourself in a room, whatever it is you need to do. Think about how much better whatever you're trying to do would be if you just put your effort into that one thing. Okay. And like I said, it can't happen all the time, but sometimes just imagine how much better those things would be. Between work, promoting, supporting, and helping with my teacher and the collective, I need to take a step back. I've said this, going to take this weekend all off from social media. I think it's a great idea to do sometime. And it's challenging because we do. I'm just like you, Brittany. I want to help and support everybody, but it's hard. I need to sleep. Okay. I need to sleep. And I actually found that out that I was sharing yesterday on the show. We're going to run a couple minutes over here, you guys, this morning. So just bear with me, because this is important. I feel like yesterday I was sharing about how I stepped away the majority of this last weekend from Friday, from after the show Friday through Sunday. And I had someone that was like, where are you? Like, what happened? And, did I do something wrong? And I'm like, listen, I have to stick to my schedule from now on. I really do. I need to, because my rest is important. My well-being is important. And so it's important for us to, what we shared yesterday was that we set the precedent for what other people want us to. We teach people how to treat us. We teach people what our schedule is. And if we are constantly there, showing up at everything, leaving or answering every message like that, we are teaching people that that's where we are all the time, and that we are at their beck and call. And as nice as that thought is, it's also teaching them, I will be there for you before I take care of me. And that's not something that any of us need to be teaching anybody. Okay. So I hope you are enjoying this series so far. Reclaim Your Time for Joy. We've got 3 more coming up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. And I'm really excited about that. We are going to take a super quick break, you guys. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to run a couple minutes over, but we still have to do birthdays and tell you what's coming up tonight on the Breakthrough Show Network. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey, hands looking a little plain there. That's okay though. I got you. Just head over to Nail Beauty by Brittany. Wait. Don't tell me you don't know who she is. That's okay, that's fine. It's a good thing that ... here. I'm here to tell you. Nail Beauty by Brittany is an upcoming establishment that makes everyone's hands look pretty to boost your confidence throughout your daily basis. You get all these custom nails at a very affordable price. With proper care, these nails can last up to 3 weeks. If you head over to Brittany's social media, you'll see all of the custom nails that she has made thus far at a very affordable price. To receive updates on new nail sets and deals, head over to Miss Brittany's new website at nailbeautybybritney.com. This company was made by this beautiful young woman here, Miss Brittany. Now y'all go over ahead and get your nails pretty, y'all. I'm showing up fam.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. Make sure you go visit our friend Brittany over at nailbeautybybritney.com. It is so good to be connected with Brittany, and use the code Breakthrough. Get yourself a discount as well. Let's finish up with our birthdays really quickly here, because my husband's about to start work for the day as well. We are on a new schedule here because I've shared with you that my husband passed his exam, and now we are on a new schedule, you guys. We are on a new schedule. So we're trying to stick to it. At any rate, let's do our birthdays. In the celebrity world, it is Reese Witherspoon's birthday today. Happy birthday, Reese Witherspoon. It is, let's see who we got here. William Shatner's birthday is today. Happy birthday, William Shatner. Comedian and actor Keegan-Michael Key's birthday is today. Novel writer James Patterson, and amazing musical writer Andrew Lloyd Webber's birthday is today as well. On my Facebook page, in the celebrity Facebook world, Renata Robinson's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Renata. And Neosol Gonzalez's birthday is today as well. Happy birthday to you guys. So let's do it. Are you guys ready? Let's sing and let's get this show on the road. Let's do it. Drum roll. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Reese Witherspoon, William Shatner, Keegan-Michael Key, James Patterson, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Renata Robinson, and Neosol Gonzalez. Happy birthday to you. Yes, I hope you have an amazing day. All right, you guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching or listening wherever you are. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and until tomorrow, make every day a great day for a breakthrough, and make joy a priority in your life every day. We'll see you next time. You've been tuned in to Project Joy Live with Jessica Dugas, your weekday morning talk show, inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Binge all past episodes of Project Joy at projectjoypodcast.com. Until next time, help us spread the joy by sharing this episode, and we'll see you soon.
Hello to the Breakthrough Show. It's Shirley Ian.